It's the end of the night. I am on my way to go pick up my daughter from work. It will be a great time to do another story time. I had major surgery in November of 2011. I was in my room exercise program that's been on YouTube for years where you just walk 1 mile, 2 miles, I did the walking every single day. But this one particular day, I started to do the warm-up walking, and all of a sudden my body just kind of like hit the floor. I felt like a sharp, it was like a ow. What is that? Oh my God, that hurt, like that. I lived in Virginia in a really, really big house. He played basketball, so he wasn't home yet, and my oldest daughter was downstairs doing her own thing, and then she had her own room that looked something like apartment, because she had like a small little like kitchenette and another extra room, and then her bedroom, even though it was in the same house. And she normally played the music really, really loud. I remember calling for help. No one could hear me. My door closed, my computer up really, really loud. I remember just trying to grasp onto the bed to just try to pull myself up, and I had no strength whatsoever. I could not move. I was literally stuck there. I laid there on the floor for about 2 hours, and then finally my daughter came upstairs, and she came to give me a kiss, and she said, "Mom, what are you doing on the floor?" The ambulance, something. We got to the hospital. They said that I had to have surgery. My leg had literally twisted all the way around. Twisted all the way around. I don't know how it did it. Once I went through the major surgery, I was prescribed prescription drugs, pain meds, pills for my muscles, pills for my nerves, pills to make me sleep religiously, because I thought that that was what I was supposed to do. They told me that I had to take them at this time and that time and this time, so I took them just like I was supposed to. I remember asking the doctor before I left the hospital, how long am I going to be on prescription meds? He said, well, you should start to recover within 6 months. Later, I didn't recover. I was still very much in more pain than I was when I first got out. And the doctor had me go to physical therapy 3 times. And each time I was basically kicked out. Like, you're not doing well, you're not getting better, things not working out for you here, you need to go back to the hospital. Back to see the doctor, and the doctor says, well, I'm going to have to figure out something. So they said that they was going to put me on stronger pain meds because the pain was just too severe, and they said that I would not be able to handle the type of pain that I was in. I found out after the surgery that I had a bone disease, just like, and it was rapid. Like, really surprised, because I'm like a horse, like I don't stop. I keep going. I work hard. I move fast. I'm very determined to finish everything that I set out to do. So I was just so surprised. Like, I was just, because I've never been sick in my life. I had to go back into my childhood to try to figure out what is it that I know about myself. As time went on, I started getting memories of things when I was a kid that added up to what's transpired in my life, and why I can understand now it could be true that, I had a bone disease probably all my life and just didn't know it. If I'm not getting better, am I giving the pain pills just for pain? Or is these pills going to help me get better? Like, I literally was more concerned about getting better than the pain. To me that I'm most likely probably going to be on pain pills for a really, really long time. Come to terms with more drugs. I'm a pill head. That's what I felt like. Never smoke, drink. I don't even do hookah, and that's nothing, But then to tell me I'm going to be on prescription meds for the rest of my life, like, are you freaking serious? A year passed. To the point where I was okay with being on them. I took them in the morning, 2 hours later. I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner before I went out, before I went to the doctor, before I did anything. I was taking my son told me that we had a conversation and we talked about some things. I didn't remember ever having this conversation with them. What are they talking about? And it was like, Mom, you really don't remember? I was like, no, I don't remember. I don't even remember having a conversation with you. That concerned me. Because my memory, sharp like a knife. And for me not to remember having a conversation, discussing something really important with my children, then something was happening to my brain. So I went to the doctor and I told them that I'm starting to lose my memory, and I think it's the prescription drugs. They told me that can happen, but it's probably because, you know, maybe I'm underneath a lot of stress. Maybe I need to get more rest. During this time, my personality started to change. Like, I was not the same person. And to this day, the pills contribute to my anxiety that I have today, that I have to deal with every single day and find a way to be able to control it. It was changing. I started becoming an unhappy person. Spirit is the type of person that don't sweat the small stuff. Little things don't get to spirit. Very smallest things would irritate me, upset me, cause me to have a panic attack, be afraid, cause me not to want to leave the house. I was constantly just going through something. I asked the doctor, oh my God, I'm gonna tell you what they did. They, instead of changing my medication, they added another pill. Now, this pill was supposed to be like an anti-depression pill, like something to keep you from feeling those feelings that I was feeling. Another pill. It was crazy. I was thinking to myself, this is my life now. You know, my life changed because I had major surgery, and this is just the way that it's gonna be, and I'm gonna have to learn to adjust. I gave up. I would just take my pills. I'm just gonna stay in the house. I'm not gonna try to practice walking up anymore, put pressure on my children to help me, burden on anyone. I'm just going to lay here in the bed. I'm just going to die. That's how I felt. My daughter tried to talk to me, and she asked me, she said, Mom, can you explain to me what you're feeling? I said, well, I feel like I'm dying. I'm not getting better. When I came out the hospital, my daughter was 17 years old, my baby girl, and she had to literally take over the business. She had to be the boss, the manager. She had to drive. She had to be the accountant. She had to grow up really fast. Although she was already mature, it was like I couldn't help myself anymore, and I couldn't save the business. I couldn't do anything for anyone or anything, and my daughter had to step up to the plate so that we could continue having a place to live, income. That surgery really changed my life. When I told my daughter that I'm not getting better and I feel like my life is slipping away, we went to the doctor again, and they explained to me that my life expectancy was very low. Well, working on trying to get you better, but your bone disease is so rapid, it could be 5 years. Devastating. I didn't even know how to handle what the doctor was saying. My daughter was in complete shock. She was just like, no. And the doctor was saying, well, I'm not saying that it may exactly happen. It could be sooner, it could be later, but that's what's happening. Your mother bones are literally dying, shattering, disappearing really fast. I told my daughter, I said, I'm just going to continue taking the pain pills and just try to stay comfortable. I'm just so tired of hurting. I'm so tired of being in pain. I'm suffering. And like I literally wanted to die because I didn't want to live in that kind of pain. But I also didn't want to leave my children behind. No one's ready for death. No one. You're in so much pain and feeling like you're not yourself and you can't pull yourself together. You don't want to make an effort to try to make your life better. So I was in the bed My daughter came into the room and she sat on the bed and she said, "Mom, let's go natural." I said, "Go natural? What are you talking about?" She said, "Go natural everything." She said, "Let's find a way to where you don't have to take the pain pills might can work for you." My thought in my mind was, "Oh no, I can't live without the pain pills." Oh my God, no. How I supposed to move? How I supposed to try to sit up and eat? How I supposed to get inside the wheelchair? How I supposed to do this without the pain pills? And my daughter said, "Well, I've been reading, and what's happening is, even though you have a bone disease, and yes, and your immune system is really, really weak, prescription meds are killing you. They're killing you. They're going to take you out